Having a very sleepy day here at E3. I've stayed up very late editing the videos from yesterday, and then standing again all day has been very tiring, so we're kind of taking a little break against this really soft concrete wall. We started off the day by playing Resident Evil 6, which was a very, very strange experience, because I guess I forgot how Resident Evil, like how it's a little bit clunky on purpose, a little bit like awkwardly framed on purpose. Like it always feels like you're a little zoomed in. There was a Chris segment, a Leon segment, and a Jake segment. The Leon segment was kind of more survival horror-y, which people probably want the most from Resident Evil. Looked very good graphically, looked really good at the lighting. You're with a partner though, and if you remember, you're gonna be with a partner in every segment of the game. So the Chris section was through China, and you were with a partner in Hong Kong, and it was very action-based with assault rifles and things of that nature, climbing on buildings with a squad. And then the part I played was the Jake segment, the new character. You were escaping from a gigantic, big, humongous zombie monster creature dude thing, and running away from him, and then encountered him in a sort of warehousey area, and there were other zombified evil guys. I couldn't really tell. They were shooting guns at you, so I didn't know if they were just dudes, angry dudes, or if they were actually zombies, or who they were. But they were in this warehouse place and trying to take down this big, humongous zombie with exploding barrels and guns and whatever I had. What I thought was really cool was that they had a different HUD for each character. So whether you were Chris or Leon or Jake, it looked a little bit differently. Played pretty much the same, but looked a little bit differently. They really kind of modernized the game, and for some people it'll be a little disappointed. It feels a lot more, again, Dead Space being a huge influence of games lately, feels a little bit Dead Spacey with the interface, the way things pop up, the way weapons look and all that, but still retains the Resident Evil feel. And the Leon segment was really promising, because that did look like it really kept the survival horror aspect that people grew to love of Resident Evil, and why most people love Resident Evil. The Chris segment, very action heavy, though still cool, and the Jake segment, different, a very common, I'd say, Resident Evil boss counter, a big open space and making circles and running in big squares to try to avoid him as he did his charges and blow up barrels and use grenades and that. And I have to say, I came away a little bit underwhelmed, because I had such enthusiasm for the game after seeing the trailer from E3, and perhaps it was just a show floor thing. Some of these games, it's weird. You step up and play them, and you're just thrust right in, no real tutorial, no real prep time, and just like bam. And so they don't come off as strongly as they would if you were just sitting in your basement, or sitting in your kitchen, or sitting in your kitchen, wherever you play video games, on your roof. So that, take that into consideration. But I was a tad bit underwhelmed, just because I forgot the clunkiness. I was expecting a very smooth experience, and the frame rate was a little bit choppy. In the cutscenes especially, it was really, you could notice a lot of tearing and things of that nature, but they have time to get it right, and I think overall it will be a really cool game, especially with the 3 separate segments, the different characters, and how that all pans out.
It's nothing. There's always something with women. The hell is that thing? Damn it.
He's tracking us. Well, technically you.
This is what I thought.
Tons more options and a lot more, well, pausing the action. That was, what's his name from WWE?
Sheamus from WWE.
We still recording?